Arguments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement. Volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating confidence with and then up the vine.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. And box.
Be clever with what you're doing. Okay, now you're switching off. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him. Just box. Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Don't worry about...
Do your business.
Embarrassing him. He's trying to play to the crowd. Keep embarrassing him. His head's gonna go. That's it. Get in his head. Yes, that's it. Break him mentally.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that...
Let's do it.
We've got to stay focused. Get your mind on the job.
Time out.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You better...
Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. You were
Behind your jab basics, get your rhythm back, then we go again.
Let's do it.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You gotta go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
Okay, I'm happy I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. Just the same.
Back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back.
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one shot at a time. Set.
Let's go.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down, calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. Right, let's go out there.
Let's fight.
Jab. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now let's stick her up here.
Reset, switch stance.
Keep away from him. Keep away from him.
Next time.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the...
Let's go.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision.
They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be Saul Canelo Alvarez, a four-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Well done with that counter shot. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The courage on display here is incredible. How about that time counter shot? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. How about Alvarez in that last round? Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
And now you've let him get back into it.
Here we go, it's round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He got caught with a right. Got caught clean. counter punch. Perfect counter lands. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both men step back for just a moment. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. How about Alvarez in that last round? After what we saw in that last round.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. He blocks that jab. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice exchange here from both men. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. How about Alvarez in that last round? Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope...
I need you to switch back.
There's the bell for round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Counter punching. There's a counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The straight right just misses. far, the offense has been better than the defense. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Alvarez in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage.
Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Trying to land that jab. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Nice counter. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How about Alvarez in that last round? I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. There's the bell to start round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you fast because you've got to get some before you get in close.
The straight right just misses. Crawford in trouble. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You gotta wonder how. There's the bell to start round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know he's late.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Do you believe this? I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight.
It is Riyadh season in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and we're about to see another big-time fight here at Kingdom Arena. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend?
Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor, perhaps the greatest athlete Ireland has ever produced.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
And with that, we turn it.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of...
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
I love this arena. I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this, but it could only happen here.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Here we go for round one. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just misses with that uppercut. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Counter shot lands. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. The jab doesn't quite connect. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration. On to the second round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
She scores that counter. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge. Did you see that? Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. How did they not go down?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter shot by her. How about that time counter shot? That left hook misses. That hook won't score. Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. And down goes Katie Taylor. She knocked her spark out with that shot to the head. Let's watch it again one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
On to the third. Well, the corner can do whatever they want to try and motivate their fighter to get back into this, but it all boils down to her, Johnny. Does she have the heart, the will, the desire, the strength to turn this around?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up. And look.
Whoa, Johnny. Are we about to see the pound-for-pound queen, Katie Taylor, goes down? Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knock.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look like the same.
Raise your hand if you've got your Patty certification. Well, come on. First up, there can only be one, Lomachenko. One of the most technical. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the fans of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. Respect for each other's punching power. No rest for the weary. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. You were thinking this right.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Right. And don't forget the jab. You know, get carried away. Think about your defense.
Back out there and win.
Here we go for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, oh, right there! Stumbling around in potholes. And the dancer has been dropped. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Good counter punch. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. The winner of this, oh, right there, and they got caught. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. So it's plan be time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
You got complacent. Fight's not over yet. You've got to go out.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe.
The bell rings and we start the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? How did they not go down?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Perfect punch. Catch and shoot. And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Stamina is off the charts. His stamina is off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. And there's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Is he gonna punch himself out, though? Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough. Into the fray here in round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. counter shot lands. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Just misses with that uppercut. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? And the referee's going to allow him to fight. Deciding to pull her right there. Lomachenko is buzzed. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. And there's the bell to start round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make...
Whoa, Johnny! Lomachenko in trouble! And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Punch caught him clean. This fight has a real good flow to it. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns. Here comes round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Just missed with that jab. These two fighters are made for one another. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. And that was it! That was the big shot we were waiting for! I thought we we were going to see the finish there.
Brinday's now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like two different...
And there's the bell for round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. He misses with that straight left. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just that's a match made in heaven.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Hook misses. Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over.
As the sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful afternoon to Falkor Bay. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first, El Nino de Oro, 60. And introducing first, El Nino. It's the Pac-Man. How intimidating would it be to look up and see this man about to fight you? He is one of the absolute best in the history of boxing and has one of the greatest resumes, having defeated 22 world champions.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned 3-division champ.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. And there's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Todd, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Good. Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. And that is that. They surrender. This is over. I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about to get it on at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's George St. George Groves. This former super middleweight world champion stands 6 foot tall. George St. George Groves, this London, England native always brings the pain. He's a former super... Roy Jones Jr. He won world title.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
What a pleasure to be in this unique... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Fantastic punch. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Nice counter shot. The perfect counter lands. The audience absolutely right on top of you in this very special environment here.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punch.
Whoa, Johnny! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? George Groves stumbling backwards. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. In that last round. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford.
I need you to go back out there.
And there's the bell for round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Bombs away! Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
And he caught George Groves big there. He couldn't take it anymore. And down goes St. George. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are right.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up, they've got to tell you what you do.
Final 10 seconds here unless we get... Hold that thought! George Groves, he's seeing stars. Let's talk about Groves in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to... There's the bell to start round three. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
How about that time counter shot? Insane action! Good counter punching. And he caught George Groves big there. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. George Groves stumbling backwards. St. George is down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again.
They are going to surrender. No mas. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.
You are the sweetest thing. Yeah. I live on the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back.
Good work. This is all going great. Keep doing what you're doing. Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. You've been coasting this fight.
Let's do it.
Out of his mistakes, make him miss, make him pay.
Jab, 1-2, 1-2. Now stick hook on the end. Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Do your business.
That's it. Don't forget the body. Mix it up, body and head. What are you doing? Come on, switch on. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe.
Let's fight.
Get back to the game plan.
That's it. Don't forget the body. Mix it up, body and head.
Now you're switching off. You started to make mistakes and you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Let's do it.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident, that's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. doing? You've switched off completely. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that...
Let's go.
Okay, let's reset, switch stance.
He's got a low left hand. Look for the right hand. Look for the right hand. Work your jab. Look for the right hand over his lazy jab. Relax. Think about what you're doing. Don't steam in. Don't walk onto anything. Don't move it.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him...
And back.
Keep on top of him. You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your...
Let's go. One, two, three. Give me your gloves.
Take your time. Great work. This is all going nicely. It's all going to plan.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Enzo. Expectations are sky. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Misses with the straight left. Beautiful counter shot. Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. When are we going to see a jab from these two? When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Got out of the way that right hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Maccarinelli. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Maccarinelli in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity. And there's the bell for round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fight.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. He misses with that straight left. This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So much firepower here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Hey, those punches add up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Maccarinelli in that last round. Let's get it started in round three. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
For that receipt, it's always coming. They both want a highlight reel knockout. That left hook missed. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's a counter shot. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. In that last round. Well, there's the bell for round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. And he misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? The jab can't find a home. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Macronelli in that last round. Talk about a... Time for the 5th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Time they drop their guard, they get caught. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch could change everything in this battle.
Make it happen.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean...
Lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. And box.
Switch stance. That's it, what we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Time out!
What was that? What are you doing? Come on! You're switching off! I need you to go back out.
Box.
Back to the game plan.
Listen, you've switched off. What you doing? Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just get...
Let's go.
Then head and body, that's it. Switch on. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. He's starting to make mistakes and he's switching off immediately.
Let's fight.
You're winning the round, nothing stupid.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magical, you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we give it a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared. Fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rain's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out.
They could have picked any He is the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of... And he'll be facing...
This bout is scheduled.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want. You're expecting an all-action slugfest. Nice job getting that punch through. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Ooh, look at that left jab. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement, move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. Good punch. The counter lands. Straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music.
Don't want to lose his foot.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You got a swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Good job stopping that uppercut. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A swing and a miss with that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. They exchange punches. There's a counter shot. It's bombs away. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been set. Bell rings and we start the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That left hook missed. Good counter punching. Into the body again. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. There's the bell for round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. We cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Both men step back for just a moment. We wanted action, and they are delivering. The straight right just misses. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we know you've got the advantage so far. And there's the bell for round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And this fight is over. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knock.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Roy Jones. Saul.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
All the talking has been done. It's time to These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Good straight right hand. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Counter punching. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Punch, counter punch. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
You're getting everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theatre, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses because you're going to be so transparent or laid out there.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. We wanted action, and they are delivering. A perfect counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. On to the second round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Those counter punches have to hurt. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punch. Insane action. That jab won't score. How about that time counter shot? Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Stamina is off the charts. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That punch landed. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
Get out there and win.
Here's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use pain over brawn.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He just misses with that jab. Holding nothing back here in the round. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your turn.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is... Time for the 5th round. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Oh my goodness! I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are right.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Brother, look at his corner. Look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
They're going to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Beautiful counter shot. Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here. And you can see here, his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes. I can't believe it. They are giving up. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that.